Hello, my name is Villanova, and some of you may know me as Devin Constantine, Devin Surefire, or, if you're nasty, Zap Silva. A while back, I posted a video, a teaser trailer about a little thing that I like to call VALOR. With ominous music and cryptic messages, it left some perplexed and intrigued on the matter. This video, I hope, will provide some light on what VALOR is. And as you know, Ace was a federation of mine, a league of mine last year, and it failed to take root because of many different scenarios. And as much as I would like to point fingers at everyone else for it, I must point the biggest one to myself. And after Ace's death, I took some time away from the community. But the encroaching thought of a new idea just kept coming back into my mind, and thus, I began the production of VALOR. Now, this video is the first of a little series I like to call the Rundown series. These videos will give information on many different parts of VALOR itself. This one in particular will speak about the out-of-character tangibles, and without further ado, let's move on to number one. Number one, story-based federation. VALOR has a full-length story to it. Many other leagues weave together a show utilizing many different stories, many different aspects. You got your undercard, you got your mid-card, your upper mid-card, your main eventers, you have your championship, your rivalries, and all sorts of little things like that, the different segments and matches that molds it all together. I took that idea and I added a more dramatic flair to it, if you will. As such, it will be presented in the same vein as Alex Strider's fantastic Pro Wrestling Dynasty videos. However, this will just serve as a new way to view story content in WWE games. There will be a beginning, and there will be an ending. And it will work off of a multiple season format, or series if you're from the UK, each concluding with your standard finale. However, these videos will come out in waves, so you do not have to wait a year for the next season. Number two, different video format. Many editors know of the woes of video editing. One has to sit in front of a computer for hours, days, months, even years. I love you, Goldash. But all this time and effort forms together to make one cohesive show. VALOR will do no such thing. Episodes will be made into a solitary playlist. Within these playlists are many segments and matches that will form it all up. And the reason for this is, instead of the full-length show, these smaller cut videos, these 5-minute videos in comparison to the whole hour-long one, will just allow me for more precise video editing. An issue that I have with shows as of late is the faltering quality of some, and it's not a shot at editors, it's more so that the meticulous process wears on you after a while. So without the hour-long format, one can give the proper tender love and care to each video. Number three, takes a new kind of person. Commonly, a person here just needs to simply know how to play the game to get into a league. Unfortunately, I learned a lesson from Ace. One of Ace's major faults were that members didn't bring the same passion as some others did. While some were up to discuss storylines, some were just not up to do anything. But wait, that sort of attitude tires me. Yes, this is a hobby that we all do, but there's nothing wrong with loving a hobby, bringing passion to a hobby. Heck, hobbies can potentially become jobs. I mean, some rappers started off this way, with just simply going about rapping just because they love to, and guess what? Some of these people went on to win Grammys. Come now. It's okay to be passionate. Nobody's gonna look at you wrong for it. And anybody that does, they should be ashamed of themselves. Number four, the recruitment process. The kind of person that I need for VALOR is someone confident enough to try new things. I understand there's not a magnitude of good writers out there. I understand that not everyone is gifted with acting chops. I just want a team of people that I recruit to just be able to try new things. You never know. You might find something that you're good at. Not having the passion to push yourself and have fun with this will only get you a shake of the head from me. Popularity will not play a part in this. And also, a little edge and experience will be nice too. Also, no bigotry. That bothers me. Once recruited, I will work hard to integrate your character into VALOR's plotline. And just like any audition and show, your character might not be a main character. They might be a side character or just a minor character. That's the breaks of life. And it's just all dependent. Heck, if you work hard at it, you never know, you might just move up. But if you're lethargic and angry about it, then what point do I have in pushing you up? So, as such, I'll let it be known that there will be guest stars on VALOR, because I don't just want to close off everything. But they will be in the same scenario. Some will have more main roles for their time being, and some will have lesser roles, but that's the fact of it. So, if your ego cannot handle not being in the limelight for 1 minute, VALOR is not for you. Number 5. Small group. VALOR will only have a small group of people within it. Yes, there'll be a mass of characters, but I'm looking for at least, at the most, 12 people that want to do it. These 12 official members will help in the production of all varieties. And I'll ask for guest people to come in once in a while, because I don't want to close it off completely. And this kind of thought pattern makes the roster slightly more exclusive, and it also just allows for easier writing as well. And if you're wondering, I think, if I remember correctly, there are 8 spots available. That is if the 4 people that I've spoken to prior about VALOR still want to partake in it. And last, and definitely not least, number 6. Collaboration. If I made VALOR seem closed off, I don't mean it to be. While VALOR itself might have its own storylines and whatnot to handle, I do know I just want there to be collaboration. If any of you know me, you know that I've always strived for everyone to work together and have fun. The call-out wars, the invitational, and so on and so forth. I've never closed my doors for anyone. VALOR will be open for collaboration, if and when it's time for it to get off the ground. I hope this video has been informative enough for you all. If you have any more questions, you can post them in the comments below, or alternatively, you can send them to me on Twitter at DevConstantine. So, I hope that I can get started on this when WWE 2K16 comes out, but we'll have to see what's going on with that. I just hope that the game is competent enough to handle such stuff like this. So, with that, peace out everybody.